Thank you for joining us here at 15 News at 5. My name is Hope Ward.
And my name is Zoe Barajaz.
I'm Mason Gleva.
Today we have updates on current events that have occurred around Valparaiso, so let's get started. On Sunday, November 16th, in the ballrooms of the Hara Union, Lambda Chi Alpha held their yearly philanthropy event, St. Baldrick's, which raises money to help research preventions of childhood cancer. Along with the over 60 individuals that shaved or trimmed their hair in support of the St. Baldrick's mission, included our very own sports director, Adam Stipik. For the competition between FSL organizations, Phi Delta Theta came in first place for heads shaved among fraternities, and Alpha Gamma Delta won on the sorority side of things. This year's event also held a silent auction which featured numerous Valpo gift packs and a signed Chicago Bears football. The total amount ranged from donations, and the silent auction was $10,807, which was well above Lambda Chi's original goal of $7,000.
On Saturday, November 15th, the Valparaiso University Meteorology Department held their annual meteorology banquet. This banquet is hosted by the Valparaiso University Storm Intercept team. The theme of this banquet was A Starry Night. The night was filled with food, skits, singing, and music. The skits had underclassmen making fun of the upperclassmen, while the upperclassmen made fun of the meteorology professors. The meteorology professors performed an original song with a dance involved. This is a fun event for meteorology students to take a break from studying and enjoy their time here at Valpo.
Valparaiso University is inviting the community to this year's Christmas at Valpo, a Vespers concert. The concerts will be held at the Chapel of the Resurrection on Friday, December 5th and Saturday, December 6th, both nights starting at 7:30 p.m. New this year, Valpo will host a festive Christmas dinner in the Hara Union ballrooms before both nights of the concert. Dinner begins at 5:30 p.m. and guests who attend will receive priority seating for the performance tickets. Performance tickets for the concert are $20 per person, but Valpo faculty, staff, students, and children who are 6 and under get in for free. The optional dinner add-on costs $25 per person. Tickets are available now at the Valparaiso University Center for the Arts box office or online through the university's website.
Taking a look at where we topped out today, made it to 48 degrees, which is basically right about average. The low was 31, which again is basically right about average this time of year. Nowhere near where we were on Saturday, making a run at 70 degrees. So it was definitely back to reality today. We do have some showers and some thunderstorms down there in Missouri. We're going to continue to watch the showers begin to blossom across eastern Iowa and northern Illinois, especially after midnight. But here closer to home, have some areas of drizzle, if this is even reaching the ground along and north of the state line between Benton Harbor and New Buffalo. Expect more clouds and rain showers to fill in as the evening goes on. Taking a look at next week, though, I know all of us are going to be home for Thanksgiving break. We're going to keep the above average temps, but we're also going to get into a more active pattern. That's these areas of green. They're favored to see more rain. So definitely a more active pattern taking shape, and we do have a pattern flip to talk about coming up later in my full forecast. Moving on to Valpo athletics, many of the sports teams were in action this past week. On Saturday, the Valpo football team hosted Stetson for senior night. Stetson started the game off hot, taking a 24-0 lead in the middle of the third quarter. Valpo scored its first points with 5 minutes left, also in the third quarter, and then went on to score 24 straight points to end the game, which sent the game into overtime. Stetson got the ball first in overtime and scored, taking a 7-point lead. Valpo's offense wasn't done scoring yet, though. They answered right back with a touchdown of their own. They would go for 2, and that's how they won in overtime to get their second victory of the season. Valpo's next football game is at Butler this Saturday, November 22nd at noon Central Time, 1 o'clock Eastern kickoff. Good luck to the Beacons in their final game of the season. Another team that was in action this week was the men's and women's basketball teams. The men's team has gotten off to a hot start to the season with a record of 3-1 with 2 wins this week against Nichols and Bryant. Bryant was in the NCAA tournament last year. Their next game will be at Cleveland State Wednesday, November 19th. Moving on to the women's team, this past week they played a nationally ranked Iowa State team. They unfortunately lost 97-50. They were also a part of a doubleheader Saturday with the men's team where they played Milwaukee. They unfortunately lost a close one, 72-67 in overtime. The women's team is back in action though, on the road against an undefeated South Dakota team Friday, November 21st. Good luck to both teams as they start to get into their seasons. The Valpo bowling team recently went to McKendree University over the weekend. The Beacons played in the Bearcat Invitational and bowled their way to a nice victory. Angela Weber was named to the all-tournament team. The Valpo bowling team is in action next, January 30th, at the Saints Invitational. Good luck to the bowling team in their next competition. Moving on to the women's volleyball team, they had back-to-back game days against Illinois State and Bradley. They ultimately fell short in a game against Illinois State in a close one, losing 3-2. In the second game, they finished the week off hot with a 3-2 win against Bradley. This marks the finale of the regular season as they prepare for the Missouri Valley Tournament next weekend. Good luck to the volleyball team as they begin tournament play next week.
There is a lot happening around Valpo's campus and a lot more to come. Thanks for listening. After a short break, we will hear once again from Mason. You know, looking at the forecast, we got a couple raindrops in there for tonight.
Yeah, we got a rain chance to talk about tonight, and then again Thursday, maybe lasting into Friday. So a gloomy week to close, but taking a look at the weather headlines here. Again, chance for showers tonight and again later this week. We do have peaks of sun on its way for the weekend. Granted, most of us are probably going to be home by that point, but at least something to look forward to. And then we have a very big pattern change to talk about to start December. So it's been kind of boring in the weather department, but we're gonna get into a more active pattern here. Made it to 49 degrees today here in Valpo, 45 in Michigan City and Benton Harbor, 47 out there at O'Hare. Since the sun has set, we have cooled off some. Sitting at 40 degrees in Valpo, 39 in Michigan City, 34 in Benton Harbor, still holding on to the low 40s there in the city of Chicago. Timing the rest of the evening out with that rain chance. Here's midnight. You can see those showers starting to move in here. It isn't going to be widespread. This is trending a little more scattered in nature, which that'll bring down rainfall amounts. But notice, here's 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. It's all out of here. So a gloomy day tomorrow, but I can't rule out a few areas of drizzle before lunchtime tomorrow. We make it to right around 45 degrees, and then we just stay in the clouds here for the next couple of days. Future rainfall amounts, again, we're not talking about much, maybe up to a quarter, 3/10 of an inch. Mainly scattered rain showers tonight, not expecting a widespread soaking rain. After we get back from Thanksgiving break, we have a pattern flip to talk about. It won't happen right away, but this is going to be towards finals week, and it's finally starting to get into picture. You can see the east is favored to be warmer, and you can see that colder air that'll move this direction. And here's the story. So you've heard this when we had that lake effect rain chance last week, the polar vortex. That really wasn't the polar vortex. That was just a decent shot of cold air. So that river of air that stays bottled up there at the North Pole with that strong jet stream, it's going to weaken. There was actually some warming in that cold air, and that's going to disrupt things just a little bit, and that'll send that colder air down towards us as we get ready to close out the semester. So if you don't have the winter coat, the hats and gloves, if you forgot to grab that over fall break, and then we had that lake effect snow, we got a foot of it, you might want to grab it when you're home for Thanksgiving break because you won't need it right away, but by the time finals week rolls around, it's going to be cold. We might even have some snow chances to talk about. Again, this is still about 2 weeks out. Things can and will change, so check back with us here in the coming 2 weeks. 7-day forecast low, no bitter cold yet. Chance for rain again, first half of the day tomorrow, staying dreary. Another rain chance Thursday. Make a run at 60 degrees though, and then lots of sun, peaks of sunshine, gonna become the theme to start next week.
Thanks, Mason. You know, I'm not really happy about how cold it's about to get. I mean, it's going to get pretty darn chilly. Are we looking at like hats and gloves weather or just like winter coat weather?
Oh, definitely hats and gloves weather. It's still too early to tell you if it's gonna snow or not, but definitely be prepared. It's December, it's that time of year when the winter coats come out, the hats and gloves are gonna be needed. If you don't have the winter coat or the hats and gloves, we have lows right around 30 degrees here. Pretty common, so I would definitely grab those while you're home next week.
Yeah, I'm hoping for snow personally. What about you, Hope?
I'm hoping for some sun. I think we're out of it. Breaking my heart, but
Yeah, we will be right back. Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and here at VUTV, we want to share the love of the holidays with all of you.
in one Rhode Island community, a group of friends have found a way to make Thanksgiving about something bigger. What began as a small gesture during the pandemic has grown into a tradition that now brings friends together and delivers holiday help to local families. Abby Buttacavalli has the story.
Friendsgiving, a tradition where you celebrate the holiday with your friends and all the fixins'. But this group in Warwick does something extra special together each year.
It's one tiny thing we can do, but it means the world to somebody.
It started with Dawn Burgess and her husband.
In 2020, we started very small, just making like 4 or 5 baskets, just because of the pandemic and figuring families in our community were maybe having a little bit of a tough time.
And then a new idea formed.
3 years ago, I said, you know, maybe our friends would like to get in on the action and have a little party and stuff some baskets.
That's where Joe Harris and his wife came into the picture and opened up their home for the yearly Friendsgiving dinner and basket building tradition.
It's a great feeling, especially the time of the year it is.
The group is now 17 strong.
17 people here brought 17 of one item.
Not leaving out any of the fixings, forming an assembly line, filling the baskets with cranberry sauce, stuffing, potatoes, other veggies, and some sweets, of course. Then adding the turkey when they find a family in need.
You feel extremely good after you deliver your baskets to the people that are in need. It's a great feeling.
The baskets are delivered the week of Thanksgiving, and without the turkey, they cost about $20. A small price to pay to make a difference and maybe inspire others to do the same.
17 baskets, I know it's not a lot. We'd love to do more, but it's something for 17 families.
It's a really easy thing to do, so if this will encourage other friend groups to kind of put together the same thing, I think that's really the goal.
National groups like Feeding America, United Way, and the Salvation Army are also helping those who need Thanksgiving food assistance. Families can also dial 211 to be connected with Thanksgiving assistance in their area.
Today, to celebrate Thanksgiving, we're going to do a craft that Hope will lead us all in.
All right. So I think we've all done this before, but today we're going to make Thanksgiving hand turkeys.
Yay!
I have some supplies to start. Our lovely director made us a little example. So I think we're going to lead us in a couple different ways. I have one pair of scissors, so if anyone would like to cut their turkey out and choose a color that really just speaks to them. I'm going to move this out of our way.
I want this one.
We'll go with the
I think I'm
cardboard
going to
color.
follow in
Cardboard
suit.
color?
I lied, I want orange. Okay, so I have some colored pencils. I have some crayons, some other things, pens, Sharpies, etc. So if you'd like to choose some utensil, we're just going to start with the very basic
Drawing of the hand.
drawing of the hand. Yes.
Oh, I have to do my left hand.
My, okay.
Yeah, the downside about being right-handed.
Okay. You're just going to trace from your palm around your fingers. You can space them apart however you wish, and it doesn't have to be perfect. I have some rings on, so mine's a little wobbly. And when you get down to the base of your palm, you're just going to connect it in a little
Semicircle.
loop-de-loop. Yeah. Alright. So you should have your hand. Then you're going to take your thumb, and you're going to put a little beak down at the kind of like middle bottom of that thumb. like so. And then to make sure that you got a turkey and not like some like cryptic creature, we're gonna make sure we put his like little gobbler, little beard, so we all know what we're drawing. Just down under that beak there. Mason, yours looks so like sophisticated.
I know.
Oh, thanks.
It looks very nice.
Alrighty, and now the best part, you can decorate all of your little feathers. I have so many colors. Make them pretty, make them festive.
Yay.
Cut them out if you wish. And give them some feet if you have room. I didn't give mine a whole lot of room for feet.
Yes.
I got excited. Give them a little holiday background if you wish. Red.
Oh, these are so, they've got such little legs. Tiny little legs. So my little turkey. This is, I have not made one of these, I think, since I was like 5. So this is so much fun.
Fun fact, I have a turkey at home, so
Like
I'm
a
gonna have
real
to,
turkey?
I do have a real turkey at home. I also have chickens, so they just all kind of live together and hang out.
Oh.
He's really fun. His name is Ray. Ray.
Aww.
My 2-year-old sister loves him. I always catch her like hugging up on him. So luckily he's a nice turkey for the most part. Maybe a little impatient sometimes.
Are there mean turkeys?
Well, I mean any animal. But
Yeah, the mean ones
birds.
get sent off to the plant, and
Hey,
then you
Mason.
have the turkey on your
Oh
dinner
my
table, in case you're
gosh.
wondering.
Taking your orange. Are you
No,
using
yeah, no,
orange?
go
I'm gonna
ahead.
Take your orange.
I want go.
Not Ray.
Not Ray. Ray's too nice.
He's fun. He, my dogs and they all play together. So they all share the yard.
That's so cute. I wish I had a turkey. I don't have a turkey.
It's kind of hard to have a turkey in the middle of Chicago.
Yeah, no, it
Yeah.
is. Plus, I don't think my mother would allow it.
See, it's great and all until like you get to this time of the year and everyone asks why you have a turkey, and then it makes me really sad. Like he's part of my family, guys.
I guess that's fair.
My favorite is when they, I swear he'll have a conversation back with you. So he'll just gobble back
Oh,
when you're talking. It makes me laugh.
that's fun. I'll give him a little. Look at him, a little
Yikes.
hat.
Oh, I look like Mr. Skeleton over here.
That is okay, part of the fun. So this craft can be done with like any sort of coloring utensils you have on hand, any paper. Use an old newspaper if you need to. Any sort of markers, crayons, colored pencils. Do it outside if you're in a warmer area with some chalk. That's always fun.
Oh, that sounds so much fun.
We're all going home for the holidays, so if you have younger siblings or cousins coming to visit for Thanksgiving or just to say hi because they missed you while you're in college, this is definitely a really easy, really low maintenance, really patient. Well, it doesn't really need much patience unless you're like really critical of your art skills. I get it.
Oh, he's a fancy turkey. I gave him a little top hat and a bow tie.
A little beak. Don't forget to give him an eyeball. You beat me to it. I forgot his
Yeah.
eyeball. I want him to see.
Does yours have an eyeball, Mason?
We're adding him in post.
Oh, okay.
I see.
To purr. You can give him a little background. Maybe I would do like a little bush around for him.
Yeah.
Give him some greenery.
A little tree.
Maybe he's in a warm spot, so he gets greenery instead of like limbs, dead limbs.
Tree, yellow, to orange.
Mason, do you need some colors?
Would you like
I
some
was
colors?
getting there. I also love that I was the only one that cut mine out.
No, maybe I'll cut
It's
mine
okay.
out later, but he's a
Oh my God, I forgot we
fancy.
had crayons. Personally, I
Fancy
like
boy.
crayons more than colored pencils.
Me too.
I like the texture of them,
They're very fun.
or that they add. I should say.
All right. Since it's Thanksgiving and we're talking about this, favorite Thanksgiving dish that you have?
All of it. I love Thanksgiving for the food. I really like Thanksgiving because I really like turkey. And It's like the only time of year I ever eat it, but it's so easy to dry out, so I feel like I sound like a freak when I say that. But it's really good if it's like cooked well.
Right, yeah. I know what you mean.
I love turkey.
I am a sucker for cranberry sauce.
Really?
No,
See,
not
that's
cranberry
the
sauce.
one thing that I can't get behind.
I
is
love
the
cranberry sauce, but I also love mashed potatoes.
I would
Mashed
say, yeah.
potatoes, I think, actually might beat out cranberry sauce in my mind. That is my number one.
We always have like a cheesy potato like baked thing in that.
That sounds really good.
So how's everyone's turkeys turning out?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I'm done.
Beautiful.
Just about done.
We have one more
We're
feather
covering
on
the
me.
last
One more feather. Yay.
Alrighty. And that was our Thanksgiving craft. Thank you, everyone. And here at VUTV, we thrive to inform and update the Valparaiso community. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to us through Facebook, Instagram, or email.
From all of us here at VUTV, thank you for joining us this evening, and we will see you in 2 weeks.